evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Thomas & Mack Center, just off the Vegas Strip, for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds of heavyweights between these two great warriors. Povetkin's ring walk, something special in the air. You can just sense it out of him. Peters is making his way to the ring right now, and you can just see in his eyes what his intentions are tonight.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, POVETKIN. And his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, the Cobra, Peter.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good clean fight. Touch him up.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one.
When a high stamina fighter is fighting another guy who's very well conditioned, is there any tendency for maybe some doubts to creep into his mind?
Yeah, there always are, because you always want to have the edge. We're human beings. Boxers are no different. They want to say they have a little edge in that area, but they need to know that this is exactly what they're ready to do.
Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Peters. Nice job to land that counterpunch and getting away from one of his own by Peters. No feeling out round here at all. These two are slugging it in round number one.
Reminds me of the fireworks display on the 4th of July, and the rockets just keep coming.
Nice strike after catching one by Povetkin. Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Halfway through this round. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged.
What do you think is most misunderstood about the heavyweight division?
I think it's human nature for people to see these big Goliaths, that they start to think that, hey, they're more sure of themselves, that these guys have more of an abundance of security about themselves, about confidence. And really, it's the opposite. In some ways, these big giants, they're really unsure of themselves because they know they can do damage. They're also worried about damage being done to them.
The tactical game paying off. You can see the counterpunch.
Yeah, you see the counterpunch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go, because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Peters is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Last 10 seconds of this first round. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Comes right back at him with a the left hand. Nice block by the Cobra. Good double jab by Peter. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Halfway through round number 2. Good scoring counter punch by Peter. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. POVETKIN's nose is cut, and you can see that it's worsening as this round goes on. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counter punch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay. And he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
He has walked through bullets, bazookas, and bombs, and he's still standing in there tonight, Teddy.
Yeah, this is a testament not just to the physical makeup. I know a lot of people at home are going to say, wow, what kind of bone does he have inside that chin? But it's his mind, too. He's making a choice, just like you do in life and other things. He's making a choice to deal with this. A lot of guys would have given in already.
As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
POVETKIN's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Wow, is he defensively sound. Some fine fundamentals, good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there, he let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
He is very much being tested here, even though he's likely up on the scorecards. He's getting a real test here.
Yeah, Joe, a test that will serve him in the future. If he goes on to win this fight, which I think he will, he's going to take what he learned here today, what he gained here today, and it's going to serve him as he moves forward in his career.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Good stuff in the opening 2 minutes. A minute to go in this round. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by POVETKIN. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Povetkin. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action, the kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Parries that punch intended for the head.
Get out of the way.
Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Throws a counterpunch there. Povetkin's jab continues to carry the day. He's wanted it, he's got it. Comes right back at him with a left hand. And a good counter by Peter. Now that's some sharp offensive maestro work there by Povetkin. Seconds to go here in this round. Blocks it away. Fires right back at him. What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. Good strong combo. Povetkin's doing good damage with the combination punching.
Well, right there's a good example of the benefit of combination punching. You miss the first or the second, the third and the fourth, they land.
Stunned, and he is hurt. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there.
Come on now, guys. Keep busy. Come on.
Comes right back with a shot of his own. 10 seconds remaining in this round. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
End of the round there. He was able to stun his opponent. Teddy, when you're training a guy that's coming off a round where he just got to his man, what do? Do you say, hey, I saw that and here's how you did it? How do you approach that?
Well, you want to make sure you remind him exactly what you're talking about, how he set it up. Don't think about just a big punch that landed. Remember how you got to that point.
Povetkin's fighting real smart here on the outside. He's just having his way on the outside against the guy that can't afford to stay there.
No, he has to find a way to get inside. I have a little advice for him. Start moving your head and start working your way in without catching the punches on the way in.
after a fine defensive effort by Peters. What guts it takes, what commitment it takes to keep up with this kind of a pace. The action's been nonstop.
Now, the one thing I can tell you is this is where you don't worry about pace. You don't think about pace. Otherwise, you could not be doing what these guys are doing. They're just going round to round.
Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Good scoring counterpunch by Peters. On the mark, the counterpunch by Peters. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down blue and red corner what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what will come back at him.
Good job staying away from the danger there. Well, he's sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. Halfway through round 6. Good block by the Cobra. Povetkin just being smart on the outside. Peters' opponent is having a field day here. I mean, just so accurate upstairs, but there's one reason he's so accurate. He's not moving his head.
No, he's not at all. And if he's not going to move his head, at least do something else. Catch and pitch. What I mean by that, Joe, is block and then pitch right back. Keep your opponent honest. He's not doing that either.
Not able to land the headshot. There's another right hand. Povetkin's shown us that if he pulls this trigger, he's hitting that target. His accuracy is great.
Well, that's part of his ability. You know, I mean, it's not just his hand speed and that he's technically good. You know, he's got a little bit of pop, but he knows when to throw. See, that's important, Joe. Knowing when to let the hands go. He knows exactly what time it is.
Excellent counterpunch by Peters. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Good block by the Cobra. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Povetkin. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. How about that? Back-to-back he lands by Povetkin. Peters has got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still, it could get nasty as the fight progresses. Halfway through the 7th round. And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Way to block there. 1 minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Good scoring counterpunch by Peters. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back.
In and out, in and out.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Povetkin's doing well, sticking to a game plan on the outside. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. And another one lands. Povetkin's whiffing there. A big, wide, sweeping shot. I mean, perfect to counter against.
Yes, it is, and you know it's only a matter of time. You know, that goes into the old computer, the old brain, where the guy remembers that, and the next time he's going to capitalize on it.
Gets rid of that effort. Able to counter that attack. Povetkin's defense clearly carrying things right now for him. But what else should he be conscious of beyond just this good footwork we're seeing?
Well, the old times would say, hey, you're doing the hard part, you're making a miss. Do the fun part. Make sure he pays.
And a well-placed counter by Peters. great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
Joe, you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Keep working the body.
Scoring well with that combination by Peters. No, he missed that right. Nice block by Peters. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going to distance with how lopsided it's been. Way to block there. Parries that punch intended for the head. What a good counterpunch by Peters. He has reached that point in the fight where his only chance is to cash in and hit lotto here. He needs that grand slam, that big knockout punch, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he doesn't have a pen in his hand where he can fill out the numbers, but he does have a couple fists. And what he's going to have to do is find a specific place to aim a shot. Look for one moment, one spot.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Neither man slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Peters. The defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Good counter punch. He comes back with the left hand again. A little defense turns to offense by Peters. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
That was a miss by Peters. Teddy, I guess they wanted it. Look at this action going right out there, wasting no time.
No, these guys are impatient. They couldn't wait to get at each other.
Way to block there. covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Now his opponent got away from that uppercut. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, with special effects have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Able to cover up that gut. Well struck, solid combination by Peters. It's been 2 minutes of nonstop action. Now the final minute has arrived. Solid counterpunch by Peters. Good two-punch combo by Peters. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. That's exactly what he wanted to do, backing him up against the ropes. How about that exchange? Able to dismiss that body shot. Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance. Great movement to get away from those punches. Not able to land the headshot. Good combination by Peters. Way to block there. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. And a smart counterpunch by Peters. defense just covering up down low.
Keep moving.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. So the round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy here ringside, and we've been enjoying sitting ringside because, Teddy, I know you have some of your fine guests from the Dr. Theodore Atlas Charitable Foundation with us here tonight.
And they're having a great night, and it's great to have them here. The thing that I want to say is thank you to all the people that help us, help many. They trust us. They allow us to be the middleman to give out the resources where they're needed. Thank you for mentioning Joe, and thank you to all the people that help us do what we do.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Nice block by the Cobra. Gets rid of that body shot. Way to block there. The old 1-2 scores for him. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Able to dismiss it. Not precise at all by Peters. Peters' energy level is not what it should be. You can just tell. His movement has slowed a little bit. He's breathing through the mouth. Almost looks like he's just trying to get through this rather than engage in it.
And right now he's going to be in a lot of trouble if his opponent picks up on that. And his opponent picks up that pace, which he should right about now.
Good job with another left hand. Peters is proving to be elusive. Blocks that belt line well. Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
All the rounds in the books for the official decision. Let's send it up to the ring.
A unanimous decision. Your winner,
POVETKIN, your winner by a unanimous decision.
And that was a surprise right there. Coming into this fight, we thought we'd see maybe a knockout. But no, we wound up getting a strategic fight.
Thanks for being with us, everybody. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.